All right, guys, so we are out here at the Nashville Panther / PPV meet. But before we start this video, I gotta help this man out right here, man. This man has been the inspiration for a lot of the stuff that's been done to this car, and we have the same kind of taste when it comes to just junkyard dog, just old cop cars. But we all gotta band together and help this man out, man, because it's about damn time. All right, guys, so Mitch used to have the old Impala. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know who this man is, let me show you a quick little clip. Well, that Impala has officially died, which has essentially left pretty much Mitch stranded. He used it to do DoorDash, which is how he pretty much paid his bills, how he made a living, and how he was able to afford doing things to his car. Well, his car took a crap, it's dead pretty much, which has essentially left him without any form of transportation, and he's about to lose his job. It's just a really crappy all-around situation. So what I'm going to do is, when we start this video, if you guys want to help Mitch out towards being able to buy another car, he's looking for something that'll take him from point A to point B, $1,000 whatever he can find. So if you guys want to donate anything to his Cash App right here, it's going to be linked right here. Any little bit helps to help get this man back on the road, help him have his own car back out here. He's kind of just floating around, and it's a very shitty feeling. So I'm going to be definitely pitching in towards the cause. If you guys feel like you want to help, right here, his Cash App, hit him up, and every little bit helps, man. So let's get this video started.
I would never wait for something to let it go to waste, with everything at stake. I thought I would take it all back.
Nobody believe me if I tell him, so we gotta show him. We gotta show him. What do we got over here? We have a playing Aladdin on his Crown Vic, man.
Yep.
The real deal.
The joysticks is not working, so we can actually use the controls on the touchscreen pad here.
Yeah, this is a Crown Victoria with a big old Tesla pad in the middle.
If you want to.
And it's hooked up to the base too.
And if we want to, we have the voltage meter. It's still at 14.4, which means that even when the base hits, this thing does not go below 14.4. Hey, there it is. You can see a lamp.
Oh, it hooks up to the back too?
All right, guys, I'm Jay. This is the 2011 P7B. It's a THP vehicle. What I did here was a few small bolt-on adjustments here. I took the 2003, 2004 style mass airflow sensor. This mass airflow meter comes off of a F-150 or Expedition, and this mass airflow adapter is a 90mm adapter that comes with the Ford Lightning, the Mercury Marauder, or any 4-valve or 5.4 vehicles. This setup here, I use this setup here to run with the original stock tube here, and instead of cutting the original wires, we just splice this mass airflow sensor connector into the up-to-date style. So we still kept the original wire, so we don't want to, you know, cut it off. And this is the part number you use. This is the Ford original mass airflow meter.
I got it.
The sensors here for 2003. This one is a 6-pin. Here's the trick. See, inside of here, there are 6 pins in here. You want to use the 6-pin. You do not want to use the 4 pins because the 4-pin will throw a check engine light. You want to use the 6-pin mass airflow sensor.
And you got no check engine light, no wrench light.
No check engine light.
And it runs like a dream, man. Is there you feel the difference on it?
Oh, you can actually feel a lot of difference with the acceleration. It gets a lot bit more airflow. We do need to get a cover and things like that, so we can cover this here to protect the filter.
Right.
I do have the cleaning stuff for it, you know, the Spectre cleaning filter stuff, so we can clean the filter if it gets dirty.
And this is just a filter. You can get this from AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advanced, all that. Okay, perfect, man.
So, and then we just built a little small bracket to hold it in place here, so it doesn't flop off inside of the engine. You want to make sure.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hell yeah, man.
I just want to make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We we were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. You and me, we can run away.
So a lot of you guys are gonna notice I got the little flag going on, right? Well, middle of Nashville, out here in a random Nashville PPV meet, we got a perfect example of a small world. I'll show you guys why. So I was approached by this gentleman right here, and he mentioned that, hey, I like the Cuban flag you got in your car. And next thing you know, he starts talking to me in Spanish, and it just so happens that in all of Nashville right here, this gentleman right here, we got another Cuban in the house, man. We're taking over, but he's gonna tell you guys about this very special Crown Vic that's behind me. All right, so we got Wilbert and his wife, and they have this Crown Victoria right here, this specific color that I've never actually seen before, and it looks gray on camera, but it's actually some kind of green. And I like the shadow right here of the old sheriff department where it came from. There it is, Walla Walla County. I've never even heard of that, but look, take a little look at this color right here. It doesn't show up that well on camera. All right, so Wilbert, you want to tell us a little bit about your car, where you found it?
Yeah, I found this car. This is actually a 06. I found it in the Walla Walla County, Washington State.
Washington State, and we're in Nashville, if you guys haven't noticed it. So he found this car in Washington State.
So I got it in an auction, and I drove 3,000 miles to bring it back to Florida.
Oh, to Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, so 3,000 miles. So you guys know, every time I buy one of these cars, I always say the best way to test it out is on the test drive back home. I thought I had a good test drive with a Marauder, 1,000 miles from Florida to Tennessee, but this man right here drove from Washington State 3,000 miles to Florida. That's one way to test drive your Crown Vic right there. All right, entonces, Wilbert, what are your plans for this car, man? I was talking a little bit off camera, but he wants to do a couple things to the car, and I agree with what he wants to do. You want to tell us a little bit of what you want to do to this car?
Yeah, for example, I want to do the push bar.
And you got the brackets, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
it's hard to come by these damn brackets. So you want to do the push bar,
the spotlight.
and I see you used to have a spotlight right there, so it shouldn't be too hard to mount up a new one right there.
Tinted windows.
Right, so tint the windows out.
More, strong appearances, you know.
Yeah, and I like the shirts you guys have.
Thank you.
They actually look really cool. So yeah, I think you know, with the push bar and tinting the windows and all that, man, especially with this color, I don't know if the camera does it, if it's sun's going down a little bit, if it gets a little bit more of a greenish, it looks great. But with this color, I've never seen this before, man. So we were doing a little digging, and it turns out that this color, maybe you guys can Google it or look it up so you can see for yourself, it's called Light Tundra Metallic. That's the name of this particular color here that came with this Crown Vic. It's called Light Tundra Metallic. Hold on, so the plot thickens here, because I thought these guys right here lived in Nashville, and I said, hey, look, you know, we got more Cubans in Nashville. This is a great thing. And then he said something. He said, ¿Qué fue lo que dijiste? ¿Que ustedes son de dónde?
We are 305.
305, somos de Miami. 305, coño, ustedes entonces manejaron de Miami hasta aquí.
Yeah, we drive from Miami.
Wow, bro.
All the way.
Oh man. Oof, well.
So we're sharing now with these awesome people. It's a great meeting. We actually want to be here sharing with you guys.
Absolutely, man. You came to the right place. You know, make sure you get some of these phone numbers or que le busquen la cuenta de Instagram o Facebook, lo que sea, tú sabes, porque esta gente de aquí, todos los ayudamos. You know, we all help each other out. That's what it's all about out here. So this car came from Washington State, and it ended up in one of the highest places you can get on the map, and it ended up in Miami, Florida. What a story out here in the middle of Nashville. You just never know who you're gonna run into, the kind of awesome people you run into out here at these meets. Entonces ¿cómo los despedimos aquí para la gente de Miami que lo están viendo? ¿Cómo los despedimos desde aquí? Vamos a decir un despido ahí. ¿Qué quieres decir?
No sé qué decir la verdad.
Entonces decimos 3 or 5 till I die. Dale, cuídense.
3 or 5 till I die.
Stay for someone that wasn't worth the wait. I'm counting down the days. I know when I'm moving onward, I just wanna trust in your word. But we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight.
Is called oxygen-free copper wire, or OFC. This is actually the best wire to use when you're running this because it does not drop the voltage when the car's running or whatever stuff is selling. When you have a lot of accessory things on, the voltage tends to drop. But when you use the oxygen-free copper wire, your voltage will not drop under 14.2. Our marine battery here, we have our dual amp setup. You're not really supposed to put these on top of the subs boxes.
Damn.
Big box here, NEP competitions, big ones. Sega Genesis games. All right, so if anybody's wondering how he made that setup, or I mean, pretty much this man works on anything. As you guys can see, he got big screens in the back of the car. If you guys want to see some really good in-depth how-to, especially when it comes to Crown Vic stuff, man, what's your YouTube channel name? You can look my name up, James J. Robinson. That's my name. And you can type in something like my 07 Crown Vic or my 04 LX Sport or stuff like that, and you'll actually see my cars, or you'll see me. That's FMX2. If you want the best tune for 2000,
come on, man. How many Vics you got? You don't know how to pop the hood yet?
All right.
Damn. Oh man, I've been wanting to get like and that's gonna be it for Nashville PPV / Panther meet. Shout out to Mitchell, you guys know him. Finally got himself a real job working at O'Reilly's instead of. Big shout out to you for always holding it down.
Don't find out where I work. I get nothing else.
He works at Advance. Don't worry, he works at a better shop. He works at Advance. But either way, guys, we're gonna call it for today. Oh hell, we'll get a little drive-by. Little impromptu drive-by. There's that Jurassic Park one, yo. So yeah, I just wanted to bring out the magnum opus. It's a little bit complete, still has a long way to go. But next time I come out here, I want to bring out the Cobra Roush. That thing's gonna be pretty crazy. But either way, man, hope you guys enjoyed this little turnout. Hanging out with a Panther family, like always, is always fun. Meeting new people. It's your boy, Mr. Random. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Next boat.
They're angry eyes, though.
You like them?
Oh, yeah.
I went too fast.
You know, one thing I did with my veil, my marbles.
That's easy.
Did you think you won't understand?
You're right.